Yes, big up people. Welcome to Never a Foul. If you ain't been here yet, just make sure you smash the like button because you're a nice person like that. And also subscribe if you're new. We're going to be joined by Daps at some point. He'll be here next to me and whatnot. As you can see, you know, some people, you know, late. It is what it is. It's a Sunday. Stop moaning, stop crying. If it's scheduled for a certain time, just allow it, innit? Come on, man. It's coming home. Like, I understand that you lot are kind of upset because your country's not winning. I'm just saying, innit? But big up everyone that's actually here and not moaning. I can see Dani Massett, Anfield lad, John James, Sophia, Wilsey, and a lot of others as well, Steve. But yeah, if you ain't done so, let's run this up to 100 likes. We're like 50 odd away from that. So there's a lot of people you can't even. What can you not see what's in the poll yet? But yeah, look, we're gonna run up a little bit of a debate. Transfers a little bit dry, but we can talk in it. You know, there's Alvarez stuff as well. Again, there's Ramsdale. Apparently, he's alone, struggling to sell him at this moment of time. It seems maybe because they're asking for too much, and obviously there's a Kajoglu bid, apparently, allegedly. Anyways, run up the likes if you think it's coming home. We're going to be running up like Arsenal need who to win the Premier League. You know, type of players, certain players, squad players. I don't know. Man United signings, alleged signings. Anyways, what does that get them and where? You know, and Liverpool to grab multiple signings. If they don't, are they in trouble? You know, how many signings do they need to secure, you know, that top 3, top 4 kind of spot, especially under a new. Anyways, man, it's a Sunday. It's coming home. Someone's got the England shirt on. You know,
it's a beautiful day to live life way. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. The sun's out. Yeah, that's a good omen. The weather's nice. That's a good. All of you can see the sun shining on Cas right now. Good omen. It proves that England's gonna be in the light. And yeah, I can't lie. I'm just hyped for today. For me, it's just all about England, isn't it? After today, I'll go back to Arsenal. But today, it's England. It's coming home, and we're all going to be celebrating. You know, big up my Spanish brothers, because I don't want to sound like a hater. I actually do that. I love Spain, yeah. But it's just a shame that you had to come against England. Anybody else, I would have been supporting you in it. But it's a shame you had to come up against the top dons. So yeah. Let's talk some business, yeah. You know, don't worry. Arsenal after today as well, yeah. Everyone that's saying Arsenal isn't moving quick enough, yeah. We're gonna see over the next few weeks. We're gonna be bringing in Bear Man, so don't worry, man. It's all about kicking into gear. All about to kick into gear.
I love your enthusiasm, man.
Yeah, man. Always, man. Always optimistic guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You know what it is? I'm waiting for the Euros to finish officially today because I've got 3 clips back to back. Just they're on schedule, innit? And you're in one. And you're in one of them.
Oh wait, which one? Which one? Is it good? I hope it's good, isn't it? It's good.
You mentioned Arsenal quad in it yesterday.
Yeah.
And the thing is that went on for about 7 to 10 minutes, and I thought, yeah, you know what? I can't let you keep escaping this one. I've only got one receipt of you, and if you want to do up your Deji flex. Do up your Deji flex over there, and you're gonna get clipped. I'm just saying.
You had 3 chances as well to back out of that. You know, I was just thinking, you had 3 chances to be like, no, I didn't mean that.
I will never back out. I will never back down. I will never stop riding for Arsenal.
Arsenal doing the quad this season, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, you know what? Let's start with you, anyways, Hooks, because you're the one that's got the most chat these days. You're the loudest on the panel these days. You know, you're sipping up your juice and that. Yeah. All right, cool. What does Arsenal need to go and actually win the league? You know, you're 2 points behind City. They haven't exactly made any signings, but they have technically. Savio, he comes through the door. You know, Kuto can come back from whatever situation that is, if it's a loan or not. They got that, but they're not making anything major at this moment of time. But neither your team to close that gap. The idea is 2 points just means you're on level. What brings those 2 points above? Let's say by 5 points. What is it that you believe you need? What players? Because I think it's quite obvious to know what Arsenal need at this moment of time, right? But it's the type of players, bro. Like someone could depth, star players, you know, ready-made, potential. What is it?
All right, look. I'm gonna give you, man, the lowdown on how Arsenal not only win the league, but win every single game next season, innit? And do the invincible 38 game winning season. Yeah. First of all, we bring in Calafiori. Yeah. That covers our left back, and it gives us another good option at LCB for backup for Gabriel. Yeah. We bring in either one of these three people for the midfield. Tijani Reinders, yeah, Mikel Merino or Fabian Ruiz. That immediately sorts out our midfield immediately. And then what we do is we bring in Nico Williams, yeah, mainly to play on the left, yeah, but and also do a little rotation thing with Saka. And why I like that, yeah, is because now what Arsenal can also do to be even more unpredictable is we can start games with Saka playing left wing and Nico Williams on the right wing. Or we could play Nico Williams on the left and Saka on the right. It just frees up so much, yeah? And then the final piece of the puzzle, yeah, to ensure that this happens, is we go out and we sign none other than Lord York. Jokeres himself, bring in the gunman, and Arsenal are sorted. We're sorted. We're good. We're cushy. We're done. Anyone else after that is actually, do you know what? A little bit of icing on the cake. Let's bring Xavi Simons in on loan. Done. Simple, easy, perfect.
You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and laugh at that. You know, I'm not.
Sorry, Kaz. Sorry, I forgot one other thing. We need to bring in Eze, so we have.
I was just gonna say that, man. I think Tony, Eze, you bring in just those two. You bring in one striker and Eze in that midfield. Just those two, you're in a good chance of winning the league. I don't know about winning every single game, though, but you've got a good chance of winning the league. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like this. Yeah, you just mentioned some good names there for me, and I forgot. Like in the left centre mid role, I think Fabian Ruiz is moved me personally next to Rodri. Not saying that's what Rice can offer him, but in terms of going forward, I think Fabian Ruiz is definitely someone that's been quite underrated this tournament. Yeah. Especially this. Remember for Napoli as well. It's not like he was a ball out for Napoli. He just hasn't worked out for PSG, right? Yeah. I'm looking. That's a good option. Marino 8/6. Similar job. I don't think he's as good personally. You know, when you said Xavi Simons on loan, though, that could be an option, but then you'd have to be forking out like maybe 80 million or something like that. And do you want that for someone that might not even start? You know, on that notice, if there's an obligation, I don't think. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think there's any delusion from Hooks either, because Nico Williams has been touted as one of the guys, or tooted, or how you want to say it. I don't know how you say it, but like someone that's on the agenda. But I don't see. I don't think Arsenal. No, I don't think that's the case. I just think, like, personally, I just feel like Arsenal don't make that move. I think if Arsenal was going to make moves, maybe they're waiting until after today. Maybe that's because a couple of their targets are still playing right now. Does anyone else think it like that? Like people are just waiting for the tournament to end, especially.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Yeah, I agree. I do think that, well, a lot of the players that Arsenal have been linked with are still currently playing in international tournaments, innit? But I just want to say one thing, yeah. It's not delusion. I was asked what I think Arsenal need to win the league. So how could it be delusion if I'm listing out guys that clearly upgrade Arsenal squad? I'm confused. Like, did I say something?
Maybe they wanted you to say something along the lines of something realistic in their minds.
But which one of those transfers isn't realistic? Because, the one that people would argue that's probably the most unrealistic is Nico Williams. But that's only because everyone thinks that he's going to Barcelona for some reason. But then I would ask them, how is Barcelona triggering his release clause? Like, how are they coughing up that money? Barca are broke, you know. Like, Barca are like 1.6 billion in debt. So man need to realize that Arsenal's not a little man club. If Arsenal go, okay, Bilbao, we'll pay the release clause, and then we speak to Nico Williams and go, yo, brother, by the way, Peas, what? You want 250k? Okay, safe, done. He will come.
You don't even pay him 250k. You ain't giving him that.
I need man to remember, I do not support Spurs. My club is not Tottenham Hotspurs. We are not little man club. If we go in for players, they will come. And a lot of people say that we won't pay the money. I don't know. I disagree, because I think that over the last few years, Arsenal have offloaded a lot of players that were on high wages, so then we could then go back into offering players high wages again. like it was very hard for us to offer players high wages when you had Aubameyang on high wages, Özil on high wages, yada yada yada. But now we don't really. The person that's on the highest wages at Arsenal is Kai Havertz, and it's only really Kai Havertz. Everyone else is on pretty average wages considering who Arsenal are in terms of size of club. We have money.
Bro, this can't be right. So you got Kai Havertz on 280 a week. Is that right, bro?
275, something like that.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, 265 a week.
Yeah, but it's minor, man. But I think Jesus is someone who potentially, by the end of the window, may no longer be an Arsenal player. So,
you know what? I didn't even know that. You've actually got some players on some high wages. You've got Declan Rice 250, Odegaard 200, Partey 200.
He's going anyways.
Saka 200. I get that. But yeah, so you think Nico Williams, you'll bring him in and then he'll be on 250 straight away?
Around about, because he's already on fairly high wages. And then what we need to remember as well is the tax in England is mad. So when you're negotiating with players, you need to take into consideration that 40.
Yeah, but already this is the issue with Nico Williams. If you're going to talk on that part, if he comes in and you're giving him 250, 300, that could potentially upset the balance of the locker room. Like Odegaard, your captain, earning less all of a sudden. Saka, your star boy. What's this guy done to just have a one good tournament and then a decent season? All of a sudden, man's on the same P's.
It could, but
that's what I think. Why big clubs have not gone in for him as of yet, unless Arsenal do what Arsenal do and then go into the market. And then somehow you get him on the performance-based kind of a big performance bonus type thing like City does. Do you know what
ironic?
I mean?
That's exactly what Chelsea were thinking. Fabrizio said that Chelsea dream of having Nico Williams, but the wages are too high. And the way that we do things now with the new ownership is we're offering it on performance-based kind of things. So if you're performing well and you get Champions League, you get more. If you don't get Champions League, you lose 30% of your wage and stuff like that. There's a big incentive on performance bonuses, which is why we haven't made a proper push, because I mean he wants like a base salary of like 200, 250k. But like the only person that's even on that sort of money is Reece James. And like I'm not sure. I would love it if Nico came to Chelsea. I would hate it if he went to Arsenal. But
I mean to be fair, VD, yeah. You know, they're already taking one of your boys, you know, that you said that would get you. Rance can confirm it. He was on the show. You said you needed 3 players, and one of them was Calafiori to go and challenge for the league. I mean, now they take another one of your rings. It's like, what have you got left?
Nothing. We ain't got nothing, man. Listen, I'm not even mad at the. Who do we sign? Renato Vega, right? We signed him. Like he's gonna be a backup to Cucurella, so I don't mind it. I don't mind it as much.
So you went from Calafiori to Vega. Like, to be fair, he might be good. I'm not even gonna cap on it. Like, he might be decent.
Came from Basel, and he was better for Basel than Calafiori was. But I mean, Calafiori's now shown it on the big stage. I ain't seen much of him,
man. I'll be real.
But you know what?
Oh man, he's a unit.
What I do rate Chelsea for signing Renato Vega is clearly they're going for a profile, innit? Because Vega was the guy that came into Basel to replace Calafiori. So they're very similar in that sense, innit? So if Basel saw him as a replacement, maybe Chelsea seeing it in the same way.
The brother's a unit. Have you seen him? The guy's a unit, fam.
Yeah, like actual unit. He's like 6'2", 6'3".
He looks trim. Like
he looks older than
he looks like he's that the Murillo type shit where he's ready. He look like he's ready to bust man with his shoulder or something.
He's a profile we don't have, fam. Remember, we got Chilwell and Cucurella. Cucurella short, skinny, man. Chilwell skinny as well. This guy's gonna come in. I mean, he can play in midfield as well. I think it's a good signing. You know, we spent like 10 million on him. That's a good little signing.
Yeah, big up to the Pitch Invaders. That's a great name, by the way. I like that. Shout out to the football locker room. It's funny, United and Arsenal need the same transfer window. Eze, Tony, and Bruno Gomes. Arsenal get those 3, we win the league. United get those 3, they finish 3rd. That's disgusting.
That's my boy still.
Yeah.
You trying to wind me up, bro? I swear
Yeah. That's a dirty dig, you know. But you know what the maddest thing is? Wait, let me think. Bruno Gomes, Eze, and Tony. I can't lie, that gets man right now as it stands, or after. Nah, that's dirty.
Wait. if Man United got those signings on top of the
He's
Xerxes,
saying if we get those signings, we're finishing third. But if Arsenal get them, you're winning the league.
no. Do you know what?
He's probably not. He's not wrong.
You
He's
got,
not wrong.
you got Xerxes, you got so Xerxes, Delit, yeah. And if you those three, Bruno Guimaraes, Tony, and Eze.
What about Agate as well?
I would say Ugarte as well. I would say.
Ooh, can you imagine Agate, Bruno Guimaraes, Kobe midfield? There's no creativity in that, but I'll run it.
You're a shout for challenging for the league. Like them are really good players.
Bruno Guimaraes, Kobe, and Bruno too short of a midfield, but
them are really good players. That's what. And you say, but Eze can come in and give that creativity. So like and you got Xerxes. So
I'll say one thing though: Bruno Guimaraes has never had a good game against Manchester United. I promise you. Just saying, innit? Brand says he's overrated.
He's had one good game, but he lost in that game.
Overrated. He went off. He went off, man. He got injured, man. Come on. I like Bruno Guimaraes.
He does too many celebrations.
I was gonna say this though. Along these lines, if you haven't done so yet, we're 2 likes of 100. There's nearly 400 of you in the building. Big up to everyone that's here as well. So if you haven't done it, make sure you just double check that, and big up for the super chat as well from Ems's boy. I was gonna say this though, Dani Olmo. So DeMarzo's just come out and said that City are trying to close in on the release clause kind of part by Tuesday and activate it, get it through the doors. But I feel like I've seen every top club linked to him about an activation clause, whether it's Liverpool, whether it's Manchester United and Arsenal. Is that someone? Let me ask you. You talk about something like Xavi Simons on loan or whatever, and then sort of buys there. Is that someone you take and go by? Does Dani Olmo lift the levels for Arsenal as well? Because you might need that sort of profile potentially. Someone that can play left, someone that can play right, in the middle to back up for Erdegaard.
You know what? Man might hate me, yeah, but I think this brother is super overrated.
Man, he's a baller, bro. Come on, please. No. Don't say that, man. He's so good, bro.
The recency bias on this brother is crazy because I did before the Euro started, and man was asked, "Oh, who do you want to come to your club?" Nobody was saying Olmo.
But nobody was saying Fabian Ruiz, and you just mentioned that you wanted
as well. Nobody was saying Calafiore as well for you, lot.
You said that you wanted Fabian Ruiz. Like he's been shocking for PSG, and I mean he was
I know Fabian Ruiz from when he was playing at Napoli. So I've known about.
I don't know, man. I don't think you can call Olmo overrated. I think Olmo is so good. I think he's so good.
Olmo.
I was rating him even before. Like I remember when we were linked to him, he played at Zagreb or something like that, and Chelsea got linked with him. I wanted him from back then. He's a proper good player.
Olmo doesn't raise the levels for Man City. I don't care what he says. Olmo doesn't raise the levels for Man City. Like I'm not looking at.
He adds to it, bro.
What shit show have I just walked into?
Yo, what's going on, Daps? He doesn't rate Olmo, innit? He's saying
no. But hold on, is this? We're doing a show on what Man City need? Yeah.
No, what Arsenal need.
Oh right. Oh, I thought we were doing a show on what Man City needed, and I was going to say Olmo. No, we don't.
Almost.
Thank you.
I'm not saying I wouldn't take him. Olmo for me is the same as what I said yesterday about João Felix, right? Would I take him as part of a squad at City? Yeah. Do I think he's a starter for City? Nah, not necessarily.
There we go.
I reckon João Felix would do more than De Bruyne now for you. I think so.
Right, okay, so
De Bruyne's legs have gone, bro. You playing for 65 minutes and take it off.
No, Cats, don't hold me back. Don't hold me back on this. Don't hold me back on this. Listen, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Let me get a clip.
I hear you, right? My take on Kevin
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
How long does De Bruyne last in the game?
Bro, let me land. Jesus Christ, let me land, young man. Right. Firstly,
I said young man.
I would. It's a polite way of saying. I could say so as well. But I would say, I think De Bruyne's time at Manchester City now needs to be limited. Yes, it now needs to be limited because ultimately his legs are going 100%. We've seen it, but for Belgium, he played all 3 of their qualifiers, was knackered. But when you say we'll do more, Kevin De Bruyne off the bench. Bro, no. Forget up to now, because up to now his legs hadn't gone. We're talking Kevin De Bruyne with his legs gone. off the bench will still contribute in all competitions, or we can just do league, whichever you want, 15 to 20 GA off of the bench, right? João Felix.
You don't rate João Felix.
Hold on. No, I do. I rate João Felix. But different players. Where I rate João Felix, we're looking at Kevin De Bruyne for goals and assists. You're not getting them off of João Felix. So
you're saying De Bruyne's more effective. You'll get more.
I'm saying for what Manchester City need, I would still rather off the bench Kevin De Bruyne than João Felix.
I think even João Felix off the bench would be dangerous for you guys. Either way.
Right. So if we're now moving João Felix to off the bench,
I'm saying either way, you can start him over De Bruyne and bring De Bruyne on.
Now he's contributing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, deep it. De Bruyne came in. I think he came back mid-January. Yeah, early to mid-January. I believe he was the second highest assister in the Premier League last season. He came back mid-January, bro.
I do get that. But let's be real.
Doing that.
I've got go on.
I don't really rate it this season. I don't think De Bruyne's had a good season. He's looked.
Oh, bro, he's had 3 months. He's had 3 months.
Yeah, but even when he's
second highest assist, bro, he's the I hear you. I fully hear you. Yeah, but. If we're
bro, he's a bit of a passenger, man. Even that FA Cup final, please. Come on. That FA Cup final.
Right. Bro, no, the whole team was a passenger. What were you watching? No, tell me. The only good player on that pitch for us was Doku. The rest of the team were passengers.
When you brought him on, yeah.
Like, bro, you can't say if a man comes in, in January we were third. If a man comes in and we end up winning the league and he becomes the second highest assister in the Premier League in 3 months, you can't tell me that guy's a passenger.
But you can also say he's got the Silva right next to him. He's got Haaland up front. He has got options. Do you know what I mean? It's not like you put him in another team. He's not necessarily giving you those numbers, is he? You put him on United. Will he give you those numbers?
Yeah, we would, because you got Bruno Fernandes giving you them numbers. So De Bruyne definitely would. But more so,
no, they're two different players, bro. Bruno actually.
Bro, you use the term passenger, right? Now, a passenger is not assisting, right? He is assisting. Therefore, he's not a passenger. Even if it's his pass and Haaland's getting the glory because he's getting the goal. De Bruyne is not a passenger because he's got the assist.
I get what you're saying, but off the ball, what does he offer? Nothing.
No, but that wasn't what you said. They're different things.
So you're saying, you're purely basing him off how effective he is with the assists.
De Bruyne,
that's it.
Yes, I am now. Not before. Before it was everything. But now he will still contribute more than João Felix. For what we need. João Felix will contribute in a different way, but for what we need, we have people that can do that.
I think he'll cook, bro. On the half turn, I think he'll cook for you guys. I'm not going to lie.
We got Foden doing that. In a team, you have to have balance. We have Foden doing that. We have De Bruyne doing the assist thing. We have Haaland doing the goal thing, right? You need the balance. So to bring in João Felix when we've already got a Foden don't make sense. So for me, with what we need,
that's probably why, because you got Foden, you're like, you just because we have him.
Bro, that's why we need someone like, I'd probably say, if we actually deeped it, I'd probably say Olmo might offer more than João Felix, because he could contribute with the assists.
Technical in the assists, yeah.
But where were we talking then? Arsenal, Olmo.
Yeah, Olmo. Like, is it someone that they should probably be potentially looking towards or not? Because we're talking about what they need to get to go and win, and he said, and obviously, I think. Hook said a few names, and I actually like the names. Realistic ones and some not so realistic, like Nico Williams. But he said some midfield options. I just don't understand what Arsenal's... I know Edu came out, right? And he said something along the lines, there's new transfer rules that's been put out in place, and we don't know what they are. So moving in the market's a little bit more difficult than... Red
cartels, you man know about all these new rules, because you probably made them.
Yeah, you probably sent out an email. But what's it called? On that note, it's just
you're part of the cartel as well, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. But I don't mind owning it.
I thought that was a shot at me about emails because we're great at sending emails.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, stop it. KDB is not clear as Scholes. Stop arguing in the comments. Stop it. Scholes came out of retirement and done things
but what
at the same age.
The off the ball De Bruyne now is not the same. Like, there's one thing I always used to say: De Bruyne was very underrated.
Charlie Adam with a comb over, you know.
Wow.
Oh, right. No.
Is it right?
All I remember about Charlie Adam is he scored one banger. But De Bruyne used to be mint off the ball. No one used to talk about his defensive qualities. But now I agree with you. He ain't got that. He ain't got
Can we
that
make
no more.
one thing
And
straight,
he can only be for me next season. Like, I'm not going to say bench him every game. There'll be certain games that he should start. Yeah, 100% he should start. But overall, his game time needs to be limited.
Can we
Otherwise,
get one thing straight? Yeah, that João Felix comment, by the way, it might be one of the top howlers for the new season ever.
Well,
like
João
for the
Felix
new,
contribute more
that
than
might
De
be
Bruyne.
number one howler, you know, from you, Ems. I'm
You
not
saying
gonna
what?
lie.
João Felix,
Felix.
will probably.
João
I'm not
Felix
gonna lie. De Bruyne, I don't think he's gonna do. I don't know, man.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
But
So
De Bruyne's
let me get my.
34.
Let me.
I get it.
Let me.
I get
No. It don't matter. It don't matter for me. Yeah, I think.
Bro, you're not acting like João Felix ain't a baller, bro.
No,
like, you're acting like he
I'm
ain't.
not acting like they're completely.
You know what I mean? It's not
what
that
they
much
offer is
of a
different.
howler. I'll be real.
Bro,
like,
it's
if I had an
more
option to play Kevin De Bruyne or João Felix, bro, this season coming up, based off what I saw last season,
Hell
bro,
no.
I'll give João Felix a go.
Hell
like,
no.
Listen, someone in England now needs to sign João Felix, yeah? Please, please. And then at the end of the season, we'll do De Bruyne off the bench against starting João Felix and see who contributes more.
Deep it. If we be realistic about this part here, yeah, obviously João Felix is someone that's linked back with Arsenal and Aston Villa, right? But we're talking about Man City. So if he came to Man City, he doesn't start. And second of all, they've got players that can do what João Felix does, whether it's Bernardo Silva and whatever. They're going to play low blocks. Felix has done nothing in terms of, like, this is where now I need to put the GA part in it, because I don't think he offers enough, even off the bench, to get them clutch assists or those clutch goals that, you know, KDB offers to Haaland or whoever, or from himself off the bench. I've seen KDB come off the bench and still get how much he did this year, which is more than all the assists that our flipping man got this season at Man United. That's disgusting.
But again, he's got the players around him, though. But he's got the players around him. I hear it.
Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather a KDB off the bench than a João Felix off the bench. I think
they're different players. If we, right, my whole thing with Kevin De Bruyne.
So you'd rather KDB off the bench. So would you not start Felix over De Bruyne?
No, because you would. Because right, like I said, you're not, you need the balance, yeah. And João Felix and Kevin De Bruyne. But what's balance? We weren't going to say
off the ball, bro. João Felix will give you more of a balance.
Bro.
That's what I've.
Bro, hold on. We don't. When we're talking off the ball, we're talking balance, right? Foden is starting in the 10 role, yeah. Right. So then you've got your Bernardo Silva, which is legs. Then you've got your Rodri, which is, you know, DM and controlling the pace. We need someone with assists and contributing with a few goals. That's Kevin De Bruyne. Like, João Felix and Kevin De Bruyne, you're comparing apples and pears, bro. Like or not even apples. What's the saying? Is it apples and pears? Whatever the saying is.
Yeah, apples and
pears.
No, I'm not meaning to say stairs. I'm not meaning to say stairs. Sorry. Thank you. You're comparing apples and oranges, yeah, because they're not the same. They're not the same person at all. Like,
no, I agree. They're not the same like type of player. They ain't got the same player profile. But I'll be honest, like I've seen
you're bothered about off the ball, right?
Yeah. What?
But bro, Kevin De Bruyne did off the ball 4 years ago. Yeah,
his face just goes bright red, bro. Every time he runs, bro.
Okay, and that's a great diss, bro. That's a great diss. Like your man.
I'm not gonna lie, he can't even run, bro. You see him, the guy can't run anymore, and you're trying to tell me that he's not.
Hold on, bro. You're focusing on off the ball. We don't need off the ball. If you're saying, well, he goes red, for Belgium, to be fair,
would you say he's a luxury player then? De Bruyne's
what I would say is your captain looks like Splinter
bench
from fucking Turtles, but that's not me talking about his football quality. What I was gonna say is,
at least he runs, bro. Hey, look at the heat match. Who runs?
You don't watch football, innit? You don't watch football.
If De Bruyne don't run.
Okay,
let's be real.
So please let me land, right? Firstly, in this tournament, he has still burst through the middle every now and again. However, he is 34 years old. You're going, he doesn't land, he doesn't run. 4 years ago, Kevin De Bruyne was in the team to run, yeah? That's not his role anymore. So you keep talking about João Felix off the ball. What are we doing? I would not be buying João Felix for off the ball. We don't need that at City. You keep going to compare the off the ball stuff. Kevin De Bruyne, yes, if you want to call him a luxury player, that's it. He's an impact player this season off the bench, 100%. Right? Off the bench. That's his job. Full stop. If we wanted to bring legs on, you'd be bringing on Kovacic. You wouldn't be bringing on Kevin De Bruyne. He's 34 years old. Like, I understand as a United fan, and this is our second show together, bro. I can tell, yeah, Manchester City and everything about us has haunted you and hurt you very badly. Like, you're comparing.
It's not that deep, bro. I'm just telling you from what I see in it. De Bruyne ain't the player he was. And
no, he isn't.
If you gave me an option to maybe see him out and bring in a Joe Felix type player, I'd probably do it.
So you would bring in?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't love De Bruyne as much as you do, bro. You're a City fan. I get why you you love him so much. I don't.
But Cass knows my take on him, and my take on him is that he should not be a regular this season. But you're trying to do he's
so he shouldn't be a regular, but
you're trying to say replace Kevin De Bruyne with João Felix. That don't make sense.
I didn't even say that. I just said that it would work. It could work. Like, but you're basically telling me listen, De Bruyne won't start for us.
João Felix will work as backup for Phil Foden.
Yeah. Bro, so you're basically saying,
backup dancer for Phil Foden
can't even get into a City team when De Bruyne can't even start.
Yes, because they're different, bro. That's like saying, oh well, if Ortega can't get in, well, bro, it's different positions.
Wait. First of all, I didn't just bring up João Felix's name out of nowhere, bro. There was we were having a conversation, João Felix and De Bruyne, and I was like,
what you just said. You just said. So I'm saying that De Bruyne won't get in. But so get João Felix, bro. They're different positions, right? If De Bruyne don't get in, someone else needs to take that role.
Positions, bro. Where do you play De Bruyne? As an 8 or as a 10? Where do you play De Bruyne?
Kind of, it's like a bit of an 8-10 role, but
a bit of an 8-10 role,
bro.
Right.
Okay, Cass. Does João Felix offer what Kevin De Bruyne offers? Are they
remotely? He doesn't offer
players?
what. No. They don't. They're not both. They don't offer the same.
João Felix is Foden. João Felix and Foden are very similar. Yeah. De Bruyne and Foden are not similar.
I think Felix has definitely got more about him on the top end of the pitch, finishing wise, than Foden.
Bro. So. Numbers suggest otherwise, but okay.
I think he's a better finisher than Foden.
João Felix is a better finisher than Foden. Bro, you're wild. You're wild.
Howler. Bro, do you not even watch? Bro, that's wild. You're not telling me Felix.
I had him at Chelsea.
Because he missed a penalty.
I had him at Chelsea. I had him at Chelsea. He wasn't a good finisher at all.
Bro, he done bits for you.
He's not clinical. He's not clinical.
He was good. You know
what? Come on, bro. All you Chelsea fans wish you
3 goals.
You still don't want to see Chelsea 90 mil.
When João Felix was at Chelsea, the thing was like, remember that was a very, very poor team. That was the worst season we had in ages.
This is bad.
What we loved about João Felix was his ability to get the ball and move it up the pitch, and it was exciting. It was like because the season was so dead, he was the one bit of excitement that we had.
Yeah.
He was never like he was creating chances and he did hit the post and stuff a lot, but you can't call him a better finisher if he's hitting the post. He ain't actually
this is not this ain't
Go on, Cass. I think Cass is getting numbers up. This is by the way, we had a conversation about Felix yesterday. I do rate Felix. I personally, I always go back to one particular game in the last World Cup where Felix was playing in a deeper role. I think Felix one day will cook in an 8 role, yeah? But that is exactly it. His ball carrying, not his assists. He's a bit like a pass before the pass. He's got an engine ball carrying. I'm not looking at his assists or his finishing ability and going, yeah, that cooks. And that's why I think Arsenal, we were saying yesterday, if he's going Arsenal for numbers, he's not that guy.
Can we get something straight here? Yeah. This is another howler from you, yeah. I'm not no offense, but you said finishing. So finishing, I'm gonna put that down to stats as well, by the way. In 131 appearances, only 34 goals for Atletico. 10 goals for Barcelona, not a bad return in terms of 44 appearances. For Benfica in a worse league, 20 goals in half his appearances, that's where he got his name from. And when he came to the Premier League, I know it was a shit Chelsea, but 4 goals. 4 goals. I'm not being funny.
But hold on, where did you lot play? How many games did he actually have for you lot at Chelsea? Because I swear you lot kept bringing him
20. 20. He had 20 games.
Appearances.
He did start a lot. I mean, 20. He got a red card and stuff like that. So
I'm not being funny.
I remember that.
I'm not being funny, but if I start doing what Foden's done for Man City in the Prem,
bro, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's a good player. Like, I don't understand why people are just making out like this guy.
No, we're not, bro. It's just different profiles.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I would take him. I said yesterday, I'd take him at City.
I'll take him at United, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, of course you would. If I take him at City, you best be taking him at United. But it's more, he's not like he would be back up for Foden, right? he's not a De Bruyne.
And to be fair,
that's what we bring in.
If we're doing this again, sorry, I get a little bit passionate about this. Felix has played majority of his career. Why can I hear something on my?
Yeah, I just heard that as well. It's an advert on there.
Yeah. If we're doing, it is as well. The thing is, if we're doing this, Foden's played majority of his career on the wing, other than this season, right? Actually, that you can even say half. Felix has played up front, so Felix is up front as a second striker. Them stats are actually bare meaty compared to what Foden's done in way less appearances. That's mad. That's a mad thing. I think Foden is more of a finisher than he is probably as creative. He's not going to be the one that's going to give you a Jane Madison dink, but what he's going to do is give you the shoulder and he's going to put it top bins more time than
I think João Felix is more like.
I think Felix could be more of a facilitator. Yeah. He's more of a facilitator. Actually, if you're gonna make João Felix into anyone that gets fouled loads, I'll say he's more like a Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
He is very similar to Grealish, actually.
Yeah. Let me run these quickly because we've got other stuff.
Fucking hell, that sun's beating down. And now I know how you feel.
Yeah, Marcus says he doesn't watch football. Xavi wasn't playing Felix at one point because he wasn't helping out in defending. He went 4-3-3 with Pedri left wing, which is true. He got dropped.
Felix off
but we got politics in Barca, man. I don't know why he didn't start there, but he should have been starting.
Because Pedri's levels, bruv. Forget Olmo.
But he's much better than Felix. Again, he's much better than Felix.
Pedri is levels above Felix. Light years. Pedri is, for me, I don't think he's a generational centre mid, right? But I think he can become an elite midfielder. He's only like 22 as well.
Would you say he's elite now?
I think he's quite elite now. I would say he's very, very good, but he still needs for me to take out one more notch. Forget
I think
Olmo.
that's because of the shoes he's walking in, bro.
Yeah, forget Olmo. Prem players only. This is how Fergie done it. I wanted Paqueta to play 8 with Erdegaard, but Paqueta getting a ban. Bruno Gomes is a good backup for Rodri. City should buy Kobe Mainu. Bro, this guy, why you always have to add Man United into one of your super chats, bro? Like, what did we do to you about Kobe Mainu? If they want Kobe Mainu, they best give us.
Leave him, man.
If they want best player,
did he just say Kobe Mainu? Man's trying to take Kobe Mainu.
Yeah, but it's one of them ones like when
300
people
million.
Say, but it's one of them ones where like people used to go, City should buy Saka, and I'd be like, shut up, man. He ain't like. It's one of them
Big
ones.
For the super chat,
or again with City should get Reece James. Like,
I'm just saying.
Reece James is destined to become, as long as he can stay fit, destined to become Chelsea captain. Well, he is Chelsea captain, in fact.
Imagine a Kobe and Rodri.
These men aren't leave. Certain man, no one. If United wanted Foden, he's not leaving City. If anyone wants Saka, he ain't leaving Arsenal. Anyone wants Maino, he ain't leaving United. Anyone wants Reece James, he ain't leaving Chelsea. They're just ones you have to accept.
If Mainu and Rodri next to each other is a cheat code.
I'd love to put in a bid for Phil Palmer though at Chelsea. He's a United fan as well.
Hold on. What was that about Rodri? What was that about Rodri?
Love to, bro.
Rodri and Mainu playing together would be absolutely.
It's a disgusting pivot.
Yeah, crazy pivot.
It's like,
I still wish we got. I'll be honest. I still wish we got Rice because I think Rice and Rodri would be dirty.
That would be better. That would be solid.
And as for you want you man to put in a bid for Palmer, yeah.
I would love that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Just wait. Palmer will end up at Manchester United. He'll end up at Man United.
Do you understand? We have to break.
He's a United fan, bro.
Let's get one thing straight. If Palmer continues, he's on death row contract for 1. 2, if we're gonna get him, we have to break the Premier League transfer record.
You'd have to pay a lot.
We'd have to be out of debt.
I think actually, I think soon because he ain't right. Cole Palmer is not happy in London. Yeah. Right,
give him some money extra.
However, and that's I know that factually, yeah. However, I do also believe that's because right now he's on the wage he went to Chelsea at. I would imagine this summer Chelsea are going to give him a bumper pay rise, then he'll be happy. So I think Chelsea have 2 years to come good. If he's,
there were reports that we are ready to offer him a new contract, or like it's in. It's in.
You will, bro. You have to, innit? He's like, and I think then I would say. Chelsea have 2 years to come good, right? Mm-hmm. If in 2 years' time you haven't come good, am I friends with Palmer? No, but one of my friends is friends with him and has told me what he said. So basically it's from
when you're from Manchester, it's a small world.
Well, they're from Withenshaw. It's
a small
close
world.
Friends with him. But I do believe you give him. He's on 70k a week, I think. He'll go up to about 150. He will then be happy because, an extra double your wage, you become happy. And I don't think he'll leave Chelsea this summer. I don't think he'll leave Chelsea next summer. I think you've got 2 years to come good. If you don't come good, eventually he will want to get back to the ends. He'll want to get back to Manchester and his boys. And his dad's a Red. Deep down, he's probably a Red. So I do think he'll end up at Man United.
I just hope, Sancho has a decent or good season, enough to say, and Chelsea don't finish in no top 6. And you'll be like, you know what? Sancho and some big P's.
Yeah. I suppose you guys were linked with Sancho as well, Chelsea, at one point.
That was years ago, man. That was when he was at Dortmont the first
Sancho
time.
and P's.
Actually, no, that was the thing. That was the Cucurella thing, innit? We were going to swap Cucurella and Sancho or something like that. And there was going to be like a little swap deal. But I mean, you're talking about Palmer being a United fan, yeah? Give it a few years, whatever. Deep down, listen, Declan Rice was a lifelong Chelsea fan. His dad had
and he waited for you for years.
And then he ended up at Arsenal. Even when we went back in for him, yes, we had taken the piss. Yeah, that's true.
But bro,
but when we back in, he was like, "Nah, it's too late now."
Bro, I hear you. What you're dismissing there is the fact that, bro, Cole Palmer misses Manchester. Yeah, he misses Manchester. I'm not saying he goes this summer. I'm not saying he goes next summer. I do think if you man start winning again, bro, I get it. But if you man don't start coming good and Man United start getting better, he'll end up there.
Yeah, there's a conversation to be had.
When he leaves Chelsea, the one club I think he will end up going to is Manchester United. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's going to leave you soon or nothing. Sooner or later, I believe Cole Palmer will play for Man United.
Yeah, you know what? You know is it goes the other way. United goes shit and Chelsea become great.
Oh, and then he definitely don't.
And then he stays there.
Yeah,
fuck that. I'm happy here, bro. You know, you might get a girl that's from London or something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
And then before you know, he's like, I want to stay in London because she wants to stay in London. You know how men get typically anyways.
So we usually having Ten Hag, man. I'm not sure about that. Like, he's going to stay for another 2 years.
He ain't staying for long, bro. He ain't staying for long.
I'm telling you, you lot are waiting out. United are waiting out for Julian Nagelsmann. I have a gut feeling you lot are waiting for him.
Not Southgate.
No, definitely not Southgate.
You lot are waiting for Nagelsmann, man. That's gonna fucking hurt.
You know what the maddest thing is? You had a little chuckle there, but make sure you win some trophies and you hooks as well. Because if we win trophies and actually have a progressive style of playing, that it's long. Just saying, innit?
Why do you keep on calling?
I said no. I'm including all of you because my man up there is a Man United fan. So he and I are pretty much in the same line of trophies. Yeah, and you too. Win the league. Make sure you win something next season. But anyways.
Okay, boss.
Just saying, innit?
Yeah. But we'll do a 5-peat just to make sure it's even further away from you ever doing it. Don't worry, no problem.
Just saying, innit? But anyways, look, VD's got a Nagelsmann fetish, 100%. But what's it called?
He's my favorite manager in the world by a mile.
To be fair, bro, I remember what was that game, Kaz, where he turned up to Old Trafford, bro, in like this checkered suit.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember, yeah.
Do you remember, bro? When I saw that and he held it, bro. I think it was that 6. What was it? I can't remember the score, but he got dominated. Got smashed, bro. Got smashed. I think after that it just stuck with me, man. But
yeah,
I don't know, bro. I don't know if he's the right man for United.
Question for you then now is obviously everyone knows my part. So Man United signings, right? Oh shit!
I don't think that is.
No, that was from Damasio though. And I said, how does
ruled out? City ruled it out about 3 times, didn't they?
Maybe they just want to be quiet.
I'll be honest. If City do go in for Olmo, I understand it because he's more of a replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah,
I think it's more of a
than the Jow. But I'll be honest, if we go and sign a Dani Olmo before we sort out this fucking 6A, I'll be livid. Right
there we are, man.
I'll be livid.
So, quick one, people. If you haven't done so yet, we are 13 likes from 200. You know, that's the bare minimum. And there's loads of you in here. You know, it's coming home. It's a Sunday.
Smash it up, guys, man. Smash it up. If you want England to win, smash it up.
If you want them to lose, still smash up because you just like the content.
They're haters in there anyway.
Just if you want to hate, you can hate. If you want to appreciate, you can do so too, man. But make sure you run it up, man. Just double check. Don't be lazy. Come on, man. But Man United, if they get the alleged signings that they need for this season, we talked about expectations of Man United before, and the new signings and new people have come about. So what does it get? Where does it realistically get them for next year? Considering Ten Hag and the way what VD just said and whatnot, considering that it has to be a fresh new identity. It's like bringing in a whole new manager in the same way. You got a fresh new, backroom staff as well, new coaches and that. So what is it? I'm saying on top of Xerxes, imagine they go get Kadjoglu, imagine go get the Lick, imagine go get Euro and all this kind of stuff. What's it then? What are you saying for that, Ems?
Euro, sorry, bro. What was that? What was you saying, bro, about Euro?
No, I'm
Man
just saying,
United?
Man United get signings. Where does it get them?
Oh, bro. To be honest, man, I don't think there's any
Yeah,
signings that will take us straight to like winning the league. I still think we're in a transitional period, man. And with this manager, I'm just not quite sure, bro. Again, I'm not quite sure. I think Tony. I think if we get Tony in, that's a big game changer. We do need a centre forward. We do need a couple more midfielders. We're lacking quite a lot of players. We've got Dallo and Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back. I'm not sure what's going on there, whether one of them are going out. Are we going to need a new right back to come in? Shaw, is he going to stay fit all season? Malacia
Probably
hasn't
not.
been there all season. So do we need a new left back? I just don't
I
understand.
like the way you say that one.
Malacia.
Malacia. I like the way you say that. I'm going to use that
Malacia,
one
yeah.
now. No, I like that. Malacia.
He's just come back to training today, by the way.
Right, is he
but bro,
alive?
yeah, he's there, man. So I just don't know. Like, so at the moment, we're looking to get 2-3 centre backs in, maybe a striker in. Well, we've already brought a striker in, but I'm not sure if we're going to be getting Tony or another one. But at this point, it's like even if we sign 3-4 players, I still think we're lacking in certain areas. So I don't think there's not this season anyway. I don't think there's anyone we can buy that would take us straight to right. You're winning the league and you're competing in this. I don't
winning the league. Yeah, you're right with that one.
I don't like. I reckon we can make some major signings to kind of like bridge the gap between City and Arsenal.
Top 4. You could get to top 4, innit? I think you could get to top 4.
And there's no excuses.
I don't think we're too far behind. It's just we need to make those
I
right
think
signings.
top 4 is achievable with the right signings. Top 4, you could just about scrape, I reckon.
Do you know what?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
not sure,
slapping. Fuck that. If you got, you know,
I reckon you got Carabao in.
No, you know what? I'm saying it right now. Fuck it, because I don't think Liverpool are gonna make. I don't know what Liverpool are gonna do at this moment in time. I'm just gonna go off what I believe Man United is gonna do. If they get barely signings that we're linked to at this moment in time, it's not, bro, you got third once, go do it again, innit? That's all I'm saying. And get me a trophy in that. You done it once, do it again.
One thing I can say is I'm not afraid of Liverpool, Chelsea, and maybe even Tottenham this season. So it's just out of
Liverpool are going to surprise.
I'm saying there's not an excuse, is it? There's not an excuse.
I'm not
saying we're gonna do it.
I don't know, bro.
Ironically, I think you lot are behind all of those 3 teams. That you
bro,
mentioned.
Liverpool are going to surprise people this season.
You think we're behind you?
See, I think you're behind us.
Yeah, I do.
I think especially going into next
season.
season. Again, I've been hammering on here. The thing that Chelsea missed last season was structure. Moises Caicedo came out with a statement saying, when Pochettino was here, it was run. There was no tactical work. Maresca, it's tactics. It's tactics, mainly tactics, and a little bit of running.
So you're so confident in this manager, like you just think that he's the man. He's gonna deliver top.
Not necessarily that
he's
the man.
No,
he's
saying that it can't get worse.
Yeah, that like genuinely.
So you can potentially. Well, wait, you finished sixth last.
I think we'll finish third. I think the structure is going to make a massive difference.
Wait, you think you're going to finish third? Wait, behind Arsenal and City?
Yes.
Yeah, I do as well.
But I don't know.
I think Liverpool and Chelsea battle out for third and fourth. I think Liverpool and Chelsea battle out for third and fourth.
Liverpool, they've
lost United, man.
What makes you think that? Why do you think Man United will finish at the top 4 this season? Is it because of the manager?
I think it's Ten Hag.
And I think with Liverpool, I think people going. I do understand Klopp and this new manager, but I've heard off of my friend who supports Feyenoord. I've heard very good things about this manager. Yeah,
bro, we heard very good things about Eric Ten Hag from Ajax.
Hold on, bro.
And
perfect.
You've got Chelsea with a new manager. You've got Liverpool with a new manager.
Bro, but you've just told me exactly what you said. You heard good things about Ten Hag. He's still your manager, right? So that's you, man. But with Liverpool still have a squad that last season, up until February, were challenging, right? That squad is not diminished. That squad is not gone.
Was working magic with that squad, man. I don't think the same manager is going to be able to just hit the ground running.
Do you know, I don't think Liverpool are going to finish this high. Yeah. First of all, they have lost Klopp. And second of all, I don't know if you're sort of seeing it, but over the years, their team is becoming a little less invincible. Virgil van Dijk went from, you cannot get past this guy, to, okay, there a couple of pictures, he's on his ass a couple of times now. Like, he's getting a little less invincible. Salah's becoming a little less inevitable. Like, all of these players, they are declining.
Yeah, I do hear it. That's why I think you and them battle it out. I think United are just too far off.
You're asking Slot to come in and try and make these guys that were once invincible to get back to that thing. Well, they're dropping off, man. Salah's losing his hair. We know what happens to people who lose their hair. They start dipping in
What
form.
happened?
What, Robin? He gains superpowers.
Bro, listen, bro.
Zidane gains more superpowers.
I know, man. But listen, Salah's
20s.
corners are going. It just happens, man. They just lose the confidence.
No,
I don't know, man. I think Liverpool 4.
Right, on
No, I think
you know.
I'm not going to be funny here. I know there's not a Liverpool fan on the panel, but to say this and that, and so I need to make it a little bit more balanced. Salah is getting 20 GA in the Premier League next season, regardless of who the fucking manager is. It'll probably even suit him to probably play him as more of a second striker, inside forward, like he used to, and not a touchline winger. People, I think Salah's disrespect is mad, bro. He's hitting GA, bro. He's inevitable.
Well, it's inevitable between August. It's inevitable between August and February. After February, I don't know so much about Salah hitting form. That seems to be a bit of a sticky point for him. But I just think at the moment,
whenever he celebrates Christmas, is over for him.
I just think everyone's putting this real Liverpool are going to drop off massively thing on them, and I think it's a bit of hope more than.
I don't think they'll drop off massively. I just think they're going to be worse than what they were last season. But I reckon the season after that. The season after that, I reckon they'll be right at the top again, challenging for the league. And that's why I think it's like make or break for Arsenal to whether see that they can drop. But I don't know. I think Spurs are also. I think they're also a team that's going to struggle.
I think Spurs are going to struggle.
United, man. I think Spurs
are going to struggle. You know,
this is all dependent on Ten Hag. If Ten Hag was to get these players, I mean, you're getting De Ligt in. Obviously, he was the one that made De Ligt. You're getting all of these other players in, yeah, proper players that can move around and do whatever. Like Xerxes, that guy, he's not a striker, bro. He's everything. He's a left wing, he's a centre mid, he's a cam, he's a striker, he's a right wing, he's everything. If this makes Ten Hag go back to playing the football that he played at Ajax, then I think it's different. Then I think, yeah, do you know what? United, they're gonna start causing problems. But he's a coward. He ain't gonna do it.
Bro, the one reason why I'm a bit confident now is like we've had a bad season and we usually do bounce back. I just don't think we're gonna have 2 bad seasons, bro. I just don't see it. I don't. So I think this season it's make or break for United, and I feel like if
seasons, bro.
No, but look,
about 8 bad seasons.
Eric Ten Hag's first season. I'm talking about the first season, right? So the first season, you finished 3rd, you won a trophy.
Lost the final.
Got to another final, lost it. The year after, won another trophy in the league. Yeah, bad season all round. Even in the Champions League, bro, we got battered from pillar to post. So I just don't see that happening again. And if it does, I don't see it being like a long season. I think, you know, in the first 2-3 months, if they see that he ain't got it right, he's gone.
I just think it's irrelevant, bro. Man United, what you're doing there, though, is you're putting it down. Right. So when you're talking on Liverpool, you're doing ifs, yeah? So because Slotter's gone, yeah, you think that Liverpool are going to drop off, right? But
not just that. The squad for me, they haven't really.
Okay, so let's look at Man United. Let's look at Man United and let's go. All right. So what you just spoke on there was Ten Hag, right? But let's remove Ten Hag from the situation and let's throw in who was before Ten Hag, Cass?
Ollie.
Or if we want to remove Ollie, we can remove Ollie. And we can throw in before Ollie, it was Mourinho.
Rangnick was off Ollie.
Before that, bro, you, man, have been consistently below par for about 8 years, yeah? So
longer than that.
There we go, longer than that. So what makes you think that even if you get rid of Ten Hag, that the next person you have come in, that all of a sudden everything's going to change? I just think at the moment,
it's got new coaching staff, though, so that means there's going to be a new style of football.
I think the structure has changed a lot, right? So when Mourinho was there and Ollie was there and Rangnick and all these managers was there was no structure. So I think that's a big thing now. That's definitely one thing that's changed. The second thing is the signings that we're making. I feel like Eric's being backed.
The Dutch. He's getting more Dutch players. Yeah,
he's being backed.
Revolution.
Bro, like, I don't know, man. I'm just more confident this time around. Like, the manager's being supported. He's being backed by the club. He's getting the signings he wants.
Every time something changes at your club, you get super confident.
But the thing is...
No, but it's never really been like this, bro. You need to allow it, man. The last year, we've been waiting on a takeover to happen. Now we've got, like, do you know what I mean, bro? We've been... Come on.
This channel is run with 3 Manchester United fans. So you can say, no, it's not always been like that. I could quite easily go and draw for shows when you got Rangnick or shows when you got Ten Hag.
But here's the thing. When we got Rangnick, he wasn't backed.
And show you how your fan base, what I just said was every time something changes, the positive feel happens, yeah? And
do you know why? Because we've literally been in the mud for so long. So yeah, when we do see changes,
but
hold on. But when you see it, hold on one second.
Be any different.
Bro, listen, when you've got a house and someone comes and I don't know, upgrades one of the rooms, of course you're gonna be excited for what's gone on to that room.
Yeah,
like, it's similar to United, bro. Like when we're seeing new managers, staff come in, Ineos talking about a new training ground, new stadium, he's getting the Dan Ashworths in. It's a change. It's a massive change. So how can you not be positive? And we've never had that.
But you've been positive. This is what I'm saying. But for me, it's positivity every time something changes. There's been no proof in the pudding yet for you to be confident that Liverpool are going to drop off to that point and you man are going to jump them in one season.
Well, actually, to be fair, in the last 4 seasons, we've jumped above them as much as they jumped above us.
Yeah. Liverpool haven't really
I mean, fair.
There you go.
Fair.
There's proof in that.
But you know what? It's not just that as well. Like
that is the wildest thing.
You're right. Like the confidence does come from what the club is how the club is moving and what they're doing. So that's one of my main reasons why I'm confident. And bro, when I do look around me, I'm not seeing major changes in terms of squad quality and squad depth around me. So why am I going to be so scared? Why do I need to sit here and be like, right? So
Liverpool's last season when you finished 8th, they finished 3rd.
Okay, and the season before that,
we finished 5th.
Someone else would have to tell me.
There you go. We finished. There you go. So
season before that, but we
finished 2nd.
Right? Do you think across the whole season, right now, here and now, you man are Liverpool levels?
I'm going to have to make that. I think once the transfer window closes and we see what we do, then yeah. But right now, I'm not fearing them. I can say that I'm not fearing them.
Yeah, I'm in this boat slightly myself. I don't even want to be unfair on it. As I said, there's no Liverpool representative right now in it. They have got Michael Edwards in, so there's going to be a little bit of change. And they do things in silence, and that's the scary part. They're not linked with no one as of now, but you can't tell me they're not looking at man and not talking to people. So there's that part. They got a manager that has no experience in the Premier League, so that's the factor. And they got aging players, which is another factor. They need multiple positions to probably maintain what they are. But even if they get a couple signs, I think we're closer to Liverpool than Liverpool are going to be closer to Arsenal and Man City in theory or hypothetically for next season. I think that's where the gap's going to, only because of the unknown. I feel like Arsenal and that will just get better. Man City will just continue what they're doing. But the drop off, like I said, it's not going to be mad, but it doesn't mean that we're going to be 5, 6, even 9 points. That's just the way I'm looking at it from at this moment of time, just because I don't know what's going on at Liverpool. So there's too many
inconsistencies in everyone's club for me to sit there and be like, right.
It's just, do you know what it is? The one consistent to me is I do see, and you know what, you are right, and it is a valid point. Often, because of our title races with Liverpool, I sometimes put them on a higher pedestal, right? And the truth is, over the last couple of years, United have finished above them twice.
In the last 4 years,
in the last 4 years. But the one thing, put Liverpool to one side, the one thing I do see with Manchester United is every summer you lot are positive, right? And you can say, no, not so much, bro. Every summer.
I've just explained to you why this time around it's different, because we've just been dragged through the mud with this takeover thing. No. We've been dragged through the mud. Look, bro.
You don't think I get told every summer
but it's logic towards that, the positivity.
Every summer it's different. Bro, it's only a few summers ago that you went and got Ronaldo, you went and got your stuff.
Only 6 months ago, only 6, 7 months ago, we thought we were being taken over by Qatar, bro. So do you know how much people were excited over that?
It's just a consistency in my life, and
that never went through. Then you find out Ratcliffe is coming in. Bro, we've had a shit
in the summer. But bro, we're talking about consistency. Consistency in my life is you man getting excited in the summer, right? And by October, that bubble being well and truly burst, yeah? And that's happened every summer. Now, I get it. This summer, you're going to tell me it's different this time. I understand. I know. I understand, right? There's logic, but you haven't told me that last summer. Every summer, there is logic. And the logic.
I don't think we've been as confident in previous seasons than this season.
You're waffling for the sake of waffling at this point.
Hopefully, from you said waffle, there we go.
But there is waffling to it because there's different types of excitements, because there's different the same way things happen to Tottenham. Tottenham every single year. We know you fall off.
Every summer, when you start chatting shit, yeah.
Just allow it.
If I turn around, no, you just mentioned waffle. Don't tell me to allow it when you use the word waffle.
You have been waffling,
Don't tell me to allow it. No, because every summer, if I turn around to you,
over everyone, but you don't let no one finish.
You're talking over me
because you've been landing, bro. I would say that, and you cut my man.
Every summer, yeah, when you start saying stuff, if I then have a comeback to you, you go, "Oh, you're waffling." No, it's different this time. It's facts. That's what happened.
I get giddy for the sake of me getting giddy. 1 sec, right?
There we go.
But I'm allowed to say that you're waffling because in my part, there's different types of excitement.
In my opinion, saying waffling is not one Man United fan. No argument.
Not one Man United fan on here said that we're back. By the way,
no one said we're going to win the league. No one said
every single year. 1 sec. He's saying every single year that we get giddy and stuff. You do. No man never does that. Chelsea, giddy, all last year making bare signings, giddy.
But we're talking about United at the moment.
Before. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the difference in Tottenham, we can say the same thing every single year.
I know it hurts,
you're saying you're going to finish here, you're going to finish above, you're going to finish above Arsenal. And guess what? Things change at that club. Arsenal, same thing. When they said, "Oh,
you know about consistency,"
yeah, but Arsenal, all of a sudden things change because structure changes, and all of a sudden there's a positive spin on it, and then they finish better than what they do because there's something progressive and nothing looking shit. So Arsenal, Tottenham, you can use that. Liverpool, even back in 2014-15,
why they got their takeover?
Liverpool have been, look how long Liverpool have been in the mud, and then Klopp comes in, boom, positivity.
No, hold on,
but they were still. Come on,
one sec. Because when they got Liverpool got their takeover, structure change within FSG, they were doing up bin dirt, bin juice, getting fucked up by Stoke City. So, and then all of a sudden, they're looking good in the outfit, and they're getting mandem that we don't even know in the club. So I'm just trying to say, every time there's a difference of spin when a club wants to do footballing stuff, there's obviously the whole point. The structure's different, and then you play different, and it's more sustainable, and you can keep going, and that's something that you can get excited about. It's like you're what you're doing.
Hey, guys, you know what it is? These men ain't excited because they know they've got the 115 charges coming up, bro. So
here we go. He's done it. It's made the 115 come out.
No. Wait.
I know because you don't look happy, bro.
You're too old. You're too old to think that's really going to land.
The same way, the whole thing with this year is that I feel like you're policing our excitement.
No, I'm not.
You are policing our excitement. And then the whole point, because of you say you get giddy every year, we do the same thing to Arsenal. But who are we to tell Arsenal to get excited about next season either?
I'm not policing your excitement. I understand why you're excited. What I'm saying is the consistents are that this happens every summer. So
yeah, true. I know that.
Prove me wrong, and then cool. But I'm talking about consistent things, right? And it's the same as
every summer, bro. Well, I can't even remember the last summer I've actually confidently thought.
Wait.
Last summer we won. Go on, Hooks.
Wait, let me chime in. Yeah, I could have swore to the Most High, that last season Manchester United fans were telling me that they were going to finish above Arsenal because they won the FA Cup the previous season and finished third and had a better season than Arsenal because Arsenal finished second. I'm gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Arsenal. We did. Yeah, someone United fans.
Okay.
But you know why though? I'll be honest with you. From the season before, like you gave us reason to believe that.
Thank you. You're just confirming it, bro.
No. You did. No, it's not confirming it, bro. If you don't look that great, then obviously we're gonna go into the next season thinking.
Also as well, yeah. And you know, because I'm not even trying to slew Man United because I think Manchester United are gonna finish top 4. Yeah, but the one thing that I will say, is when Arsenal were doing this new structure thing and progression and process. And
you were getting the same thing. You were getting stop being over positive. You were getting the same treatment. Slaughtered 100%.
Everybody was slewing us. Everybody, we wasn't allowed to be excited.
Bro, it was like, I'll believe it when I see it. That's what most of the fans were saying.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that every summer this does happen. Yeah.
No, but that you can't say there's a big, massive change this summer. You can see it because you said it earlier on.
No, but what I'm telling you is, look, this is not just me spitting. Cass just actually said he does get giddy every summer. He admits it. Now, I live with this guy, Ty, who also is round here regular. He gets excited at anything. All I'm saying is what I see from people around me. And I see you, man. And don't think every summer you don't give me a reason to why it's different, because you do. Because I wouldn't allow Cass to just get excited. He would have to give a reason. Now, again, I could be wrong and you lot could land. But I'm just saying right now on the consistence, why would
I'll be real. I have not been excited with what's been going on with Man United the last couple of seasons. But the last time I actually thought we were actually going to challenge and do well is under Oli when we signed Varane, Sancho, Ronaldo. I thought, okay,
I think that was only two. Wasn't that only 2 summers ago?
But no,
2021, summer 2021.
Yeah, 3 summers ago.
2 summers ago.
3 summers. So, but even leading up to that,
when you got Ten Hag, you weren't excited.
Well, bro, I'm not gonna.
So
I was.
2 of the last 3 summers straight away. We just, without even thinking, 2 of the last 3 summers, you man have got excited, right? I could probably work out the third and go. Actually, yeah, I was quite excited that summer. That it does happen, and I'm not telling you not to, but this is a conversation where we're talking about what I think will happen.
But in terms of excitement, we're excited for the season to start. But I ain't saying we're going to win the league.
And you should be, but bro, I'm
not saying we're going to win the league.
But all I'm saying is right now, the consistency are that every summer you think things are changing, and by September, October, the bubble has been burst. And it's managed.
At the moment, like I said, we've got new owners in, we've got a new manager in, we've got a new director of football, we've got new players coming in. I have a right to be positive. And guess what, bro? If we have a good season, I will be here smiling in your face, bro. I swear down.
Oh, even if you're, bro, you won't be smiling that much because we're still going to be above you. So bro, it doesn't matter.
We'll see in it. We'll see in it.
Are you going to win the league? Are you going to win the league?
No. I'm just saying, an injury to Rodri and De Bruyne.
Hold on, did you just say an injury to De Bruyne? But
Rodri and De Bruyne. Rodri and De Bruyne, old man.
Bro, Rodri and De Bruyne, and we see there's the difference. I'm respectful and call you young man. You're rude and call me old man. However, either way, without Rodri and De Bruyne, we still will finish above you. What are you doing?
With Rodri out,
with Rodri out, we still finish above you, bro. Yes.
Yeah, Rodri, without Rodri, you're struggling. And you know, and I can do that. I can use that because when he was out, you didn't do nothing for 3 games.
We didn't. But bro, if he was out for a long period,
if that's the case,
if he was out for a long period, we would then go and get another 6, right? We would change things. You're really thinking because the difference is ultimately Pep Guardiola, Eric Ten Hag,
Rodri FC.
All right, with Rodri, no problem with Rodri FC. 1-1 Rodri FC.
Let's be fair. I think the only reason Rodri going out for Man City is so detrimental to them is because they don't have adequate level cover to play his role when he does go out.
But we'd adapt.
Like if you just had someone who, if Rodri can't play, if we say Rodri's a 9.5, you have someone that's like a 7.5 that plays.
Rodri's not getting injured, man. They don't get injured.
I think Man City will be fine. But I don't see anyone that really does a similar type of job.
No, it has to be an 8. It has to be an 8 that can do a 6 role. We can't go because any 6 that is as good as Rodri is not going to come and sit on the bench.
Rodri's not getting in. Rodri's one of them guys that just, even though, look, God forbid he gets injured, and long injuries are just dead. I think
the one thing,
he's actually Bruno. They don't get injured for long.
The one thing I would say is right now, if Rodri gets injured, and Pep goes, right, we're going to play exactly the same style of football just without Rodri, and we haven't got a replacement, I understand we would not look great. But if Rodri is out for a long period, this is Pep Guardiola. He will not expect the team to continue to play exactly the same because we've lost players year on year on year on year. We only have one player the same as when Pep started. De Bruyne is the only consistent player. He will change the way we play, right? So we can't think that if Rodri's out for 6 months, City aren't going to keep playing exactly the same without Rodri replacing.
He didn't do that last season,
because it was only 2 league games in a row. 2 league games in a row we missed Rodri.
That's mad, you know. Imagine they only missed him for 2 days, and they look packed for those 2 games, and then boom, it's like.
Oh, but our pants is still better than you, man. Like this is a thing. You're a United fan,
Look, right now, listen, bro, listen. Bro. We ain't been bought by Abu Dhabi, and just got the sugar daddy just buying us everything we want. Just allow it, bro.
How much you're hurt, man.
Talk about this.
I don't think a Man United fan can say that because historically speaking, Manchester United have spent arguably the most money in the world.
How many transfer records have Man United broke as well?
Manchester United fans.
You know that, but guys, we both know what that is. That's poor management. That's poor management.
One sec. You're not getting poor management from. Go on. What are you saying? Go on. Let me let him finish. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, my bad. I just heard a Chelsea fan talk about breaking transfer records, even though they've done it twice.
No, but I know that we do it. Let's not. But Man United fans act like they don't.
That's
the thing.
No, bro. I'm not saying that we haven't spent money. We've spent money in the wrong places. But what I am saying is, bro, we've earned that money. It wasn't just like bloody given to us by.
Go and do your history.
Anyway,
either way, again, if you're still going like, bro, mentioning 115 and then mentioning how we got our money, like you know the history of how Man United got them. Let's not do this because it's just.
Or how do we get our money?
Bro, by an investor many moons ago.
By an investor,
right?
bro. We were winning trophies, bro.
No, before that, bro, you had an investor before that.
Bro, what the hell? Listen, bro. In 2004, where were you and what were you lot doing?
Why are we going to 2004? Let's go
bro, just 2000,
when you had an
come
investor.
on, bro. Like, look, let's not. No, because you know what, bro? It kind of annoys me because like 10 years down the line, and you're talking like. I don't know, like you just want a treble, and it's like, yeah, like,
no, we've done a 4-peat, bro,
don't stink, and it will, bro.
It
honestly,
doesn't at the moment, though, does it?
No, it does. It does. Now Pep's there. Let's just wait until. Bro, do you know what, man? I'll be real. You're lucky, innit? As a City fan, you lot are lucky. Just count your lucky stars and leave it as that.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
Right. Okay. So I guess you kind of decided to support Man United. When? Why?
Probably when I was about 8 years old, 7, 8 years old.
Okay. What? When they were dominant and winning shit, yeah.
Well, but David Beckham was my guy. I brought a 7 top. I was taking free kicks. That was my guy.
Oh, Olmo, say no more in it. Say no more.
So what's that got to do with anything?
No, because Olmo, bro, it's not luck because we've been there, we've been shit. I've been through that, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you should be humble then. You should be actually humble because you know what it's like.
I am humble, but you mentioned in 1-1-5.
It's like Liverpool fans. When I talk to Liverpool fans, and do you remember like 2 seasons ago?
You do.
Hold on 1 second, bro. 2 seasons ago. Daps, 2 seasons ago, yeah, or 3 seasons ago, when Liverpool were like, challenging you and in the Champions League and doing really well, yeah. Do you remember how confident they were speaking and how they were talking about other clubs?
Yes,
and including to you, they were trying to just. Do you know what? That's why for me, don't forget those times. Don't forget those times where your club was in the mud. That's all I'm saying, bro. And football comes in cycles. There's stages. Cycles change.
If you really know my take on 1-1-5, yeah, I am at a point, yeah, and Castro.
You're gonna beat that. Honestly, bro. I was just joking with you when I said that. I still think you're gonna beat that.
I'm not mad if it lands. Why? Because there's elements of my fan base that I don't like no more. I would go back there tomorrow, yeah? I would go back to them days tomorrow, right? If we're being real. However, let's not move goalposts. You wanted to go to 2004 when you were already 10 years deep in your dominance, yeah? So let's go back before that because you want to hold on, bro. You want to talk about how we got to where we were. We got to where we were, yes, by having investment, yeah? Which many moons ago, you had investment. You happen to be the team whose shit doesn't stink when the Premier League started because of rules put in place by your club.
We were dominating. But, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't remember, like, you lot changed, bro. You lot done the Chelsea.
No shit, Sherlock. But again, you're deflecting. What has happened is that you, man, were good when the Premier League started, which meant every season in, season out, you're winning leagues, you're going in the Champions League, you're getting more money. Manchester City had to invest to catch up, yeah, because you were already there.
I swear, what did you not do in 1 season? I swear, was it 1 season or 2? Was it 1 season, bro? Where you signed like Yaya, Aguero, bloody.
Look at what you spent in the last 3 seasons.
Hold on. Because this went under everyone's eyes. Like when you were signing all of these players.
No, it didn't. Everyone spoke about it constantly.
Bro. In 1 or 2 seasons, you made a massive jump, yeah, and you spent a lot of money. And you spent the money in the right way.
The difference is you do it every season, and there's fuck all outcome from it.
Well, bro, we don't do it every season. Let's be real.
How much you spent in the last 4 years?
Let's look at where we've spent the money. Anthony, 95 mil. Harry Maguire, 85 mil. So the money spent.
You can't do that.
The money is spent. All right, cool. The money spent, but it's spent on the wrong people. Let's just put it as that. If that's what you want to hear, then.
Oh, so that's okay then. Spending money on
exactly.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Go, no, it's fine though, because they're shit, so it don't count.
Yeah, no, man, you can't.
Well, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we made mistakes, and you lot pretty got it right first time round. That's all I'm saying, innit? And all I'm saying is be humble, bro, because don't forget where you came from.
No, you don't know. You don't know me. You don't know me. But respectfully, bro, as a Manchester United fan, and again, because I grew up in Manchester, yeah, when you lot were fucking the shit, and we were.
I can imagine still, yeah. That's
so. You man had a flag saying 34 years without a trophy. You man every single day reminded us how
I can see you hate us as well, bro. It's fine.
No, I do hate you. Listen, over the last few years, I kind of felt that I had a hate because now I live down south. I've got a lot of friends that support Arsenal and a hate for Liverpool because we've been in title races with them. Listen, going to that fucking FA Cup final and seeing all you noncy pricks with your flags, yeah, reminded me how much I fucking hate everything to do with your club, yeah, everything to do with your club. And you can't say be humble, because when you man were at your best, when I was a little kid, yeah, you lot were the shit, right? You man were never humble with us, so why the fuck should we be humble with you lot? We will remind you.
We used to give you our players, bro.
Bro, we gave you our stadium. How you mean? When your stadium got bought by Uwe Rosler's granddad, we let you play in our fucking stadium.
You had no fans in your stadium, that's why.
You man are called the Rags. Again, wrong. We've got the highest ever capacity in English football at our stadium. Do your research. But
what are you on about, bro? You're handing out free tickets to kids in schools, bro. What are you talking about
now? Why are you only...
You're handing out free tickets to kids in schools. That's how you pack out your stadium, bro. Bro, did you see your... Hey, what was that? Hey, bro, what's... Bro, I swear,
you're not doing the childish shit, innit? I'm not going to lie.
No. I'm just saying...
Bro, you do, because you're literally talking Twitter shit. Like, bro, go and do the research. You had actually no.
Bro, you're trying to make out like so. What you've got the what was that? The biggest?
Got. We're not doing got. You were talking about history. You were talking about
history.
No,
you said your stadium and how.
No. I said we gave you our stadium. No, I didn't say that, bro. You do a lot of saying things and going, I didn't say that. I will say things. You can go back and watch it. What I said is we have the record. We have the record for high. And I said the first. I'm wrong. The second highest attendance in English football was at Main Road, by Manchester City. What I also said is that when you back then, long time ago, bro. Back then, we also lent you our stadium when yours got bombed. You lot are called the fucking Rags because you could not afford, you did not have fucking kits. And we said, have some of these, and gave you some kits. So but only, I hate you lot. I always will. But about being humble, you lot were never humble to me. So I will never be humble to you. Never, ever be humble to you lot.
Well, bro, like I said, football comes in cycles, innit? So let's just wait and see.
It was come to an end, didn't it?
Yeah, one did.
Maybe not with Eric Ten Hag in the seat, but I hope it does.
Pitch Invaders, this is predictions. Arsenal first, can see which team he supports. City second, Tottenham third, Liverpool fourth, United fifth.
Where did he have Tottenham? Where did he have Tottenham?
Tottenham third, bro.
Nah, man, no way.
This guy, bro.
Everything that's been said in the stream will mean fuck all by the time we see the EPL table at the end of next season. You will be surprised. Big up Aya for that super chat. Then he says, to the City fan, enjoy as your cycle going to end soon. In a few years, it will be Arsenal versus United in title races. I can't wait. The ultimate rivalry.
Hey.
And then Aya says that needs to be subbed to calm his motion. His face is starting to look like KDB at 80 minutes.
I can't. You're getting hella stressed still, but it's fine, bro.
Anyways,
it's mutual love.
I think we can end it there. I'm starving. Big up to everyone that's actually on the panel as well. Is it
coming out? By the way?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that at 5 o'clock. This is going to be redirected to our next stream, which we're going to do on England. So make sure you're there as well. You know, this is long-winded and all that kind of stuff. If you haven't liked the video yet, make sure you like the video. Is anyone got anything to shout out quick?
Follow my TikTok, man. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs, man.
Actually, do you know what? To be fair, you came on my For You page the other day. So
swear down.
Yeah.
Friends.
Hey, let's go, man. Let's go, man.
No bum chums.
Let's go, man. I need
anything else? No, anything else? Is anyone
come on England?
Come on, England, man. It's coming on. Big up the panel as well.
Love for coming on, everyone.
Well.
Yeah. By the way, anyone that watches this back, as heated as it sounds, don't take it personally. Yeah, it's not personal on the panel, bro. It's nothing personal at all. It's
football. Listen, the one thing I always need to say to people, is anyone that thinks that these things are heated, have never been to a pub and argued with brethrens over football,
Literally.
And I'm not meaning random people in a pub. I'm meaning best friends in a pub over football. It gets heated like that. And then next minute, you're catching jokes, doing shots together. So listen, nothing's ever heated.
Yeah, go into the next stream or just go there. If you don't mind quickly, as you're hearing this, just go like it nice and early. We'll run up a preview nice and early around 5 o'clock. And then, man, we'll talk about... We won't be nervous. Don't worry about that.
Breaking news, Saka's injured.
In a bit. What?